All right, some updates. Um, so as you guys know, in my previous video, I complained about my Fold 3, which has, which is now completely not responding. All right, and all right, nothing. And then I got myself a Fold 4, so been using it now. Haven't even did the wallpapers and all that. All right, so that's my Fold 4. If you ask me whether I'm happy or not, I've, I've been using phones like this for a year plus, I guess, so that the experience is exactly the same. Was a little bit happy when I got back to my Note 10 because it's very lightweight. Then I realized I kind of missed not having my arms sore after a while. Anyway, I went to Samsung just now. So some quick updates. I went to Samsung, I showed them my phone, and they're like, okay, let us check. You know, they took the phone out from the case and, you know, like took the phone out from the case and then went into the service. And like 8 minutes later, came back up. Okay, we know what's the problem. Is your remember one thing? None of my screens are operable. Right, you can't unlock the password. Anyway, just came back. All right, it's the cable inside. We just need to change this screen, this entire screen, even though it's perfect, because that cable and this screen is fused, and that cable, all right, that cable also connects to this screen. So by changing this screen, which has that cable, all right, it will solve everything. And of course, the screen has the Wi-Fi and GPS antennas all together. So it's not as expensive as what people told me. It is 2,100 plus. All right, they don't have stock for it. I mean, when I asked them, a lot of Fold, this happens to a lot of Fold 3, right? And they're like, we're not very sure. But immediately they know, they took the phone in like 5 minutes and they know it's the cable. And immediately, and soon after told me there's no stock. I wonder why there's no stock. Why? Right? Why? Anyway, 2,100 ringgit. So they have to order the part, and once they have the stocks, the part number. So basically, I have basically I entered my is that a receipt or what? But basically, a job order was issued to me with all my details, everything, and they say that once they have the stocks in, I mean they place an order. Once the parts arrive, they will call me. Then I'll go to Mid Valley Gardens and hand my phone in, let them change the screen, and then pay 2,100 ringgit and done. Yeah. So this phone, which I bought for this 512 Fold 3, which I bought just a year ago, never ever dropped before, never ever had any damages. And as moreover, when I took out the casing, I have a very expensive casing called Spigot, and it costs like 260 or 270 ringgit. When I want to remove the casing, remove the phone from the casing to take out the SIM card, right? I inevitably damaged the casing, right? Because it was so tight. It is so secure and so tight. When I was trying to pull it out, the plastic and the rubber just split. Anyway, the phone cost me 7,999, and to repair the screen, 2,100 ringgit. That is 10,000 ringgit for the Fold 3, for this burger. All right, and then the Fold 4, which is a 1 terabyte, I bought for 8,000 ringgit. Now, then I asked them, that means if my Fold 4 on my table, sorry. If my Fold 4 went this, in a year's time, I will have to pay 2,100 ringgit. And they're like, maybe higher. Yeah, but generally that's the case. But then they asked me when did I got my phone. I said a week. And then they say that if you just bought it for a week, you can actually buy Samsung Care Plus. So I was like, what's that? Well, they say, oh, Samsung Care Plus, basically like Apple Care, right? You pay them a couple of hundred ringgits, and then you can choose 12 months or 24 months. So if you choose 12 months, it's a lot lesser. It's like maybe 400 ringgit or something like that. And if you drop your phone from the third story or whatever, and then or you drop or it's in you immerse it in oil or whatever, and then the whole thing just gone, then you can claim. So I was like, that is like accidental damage and liquid damage. All right, you drop, you break, split to two pieces or whatnot. All right, basically they buy an insurance to insure the phone. So I was like, okay, what's the fine print? Why? Because technically, this one has not gone through an accident. So I asked them, like my Fold 3, right? It did not went through an accident. I did not drop it. I did not damage it. There is no any signs of damage. All right. Basically, it's like you buy your car insurance, you need to get involved in an accident in order to claim something, right? You cannot buy car insurance and then your car broke down, let's say your V10 engine, your whatever crankshaft bearing, whatever, you cannot go to your Allianz insurance and claim an engine, right? Without an accident. So I asked them, so if I buy your Samsung Care Plus, blah, 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 but my phone did not went into liquid damage or fell on the floor or whatnot, then is that claimable? Right? I need to read the fine print. I'm on my like crazy alert already. It's not expensive, okay? Put it this way, at the end of the day, I bought it as well because, first of all, 600 plus ringgit for 2 years just in case I drop my phone, right? Then I don't feel so bad. I can claim another phone, all right? And as for the screen thing, they checked my IMEI when I bought this 1 terabyte, right? It comes with 2-year extended warranty. So at least for the next 2 years, I know that my screen or whatnot is under warranty. And I bought the Samsung Care Plus, which means I know that if I drop this from my condominium balcony down, I can claim, or I can choose to not use a casing because it looks a lot more sexy without the casing. This is Samsung's official casing. It's not as tight as the Spigen, but it's also slimmer than the Spigen. But I kind of like this color. I kind of dig this color now. This. Okay, what is this? Oh, there's a glue on the casing. Okay. Provide some adhesive. And the phone is very slim when it's out of the casing. Let me show you the differences. All right, sorry for boring you all with my whole. Yeah, it's very nice. The grip is very nice. All right, so yeah, the grip is really nice without the casing. So now, so this is the update. This one's still unresponsive. Okay, yeah. So I have to say that I'm not too terribly. I mean, how do I put this? Yeah. I mean, it lasted for 1 year. That's the manufacturer's warranty. So what can I say? Right? What can I say? Lasted for a year. Alright, cheers.
Yeah?
Yeah, no SIM card.
This case, I'll give
What
you
about my data and everything?
your data actually will still remain now, but
Okay.
if you worry if anyone access, actually we can activate a maintenance mode.
Okay.
This maintenance, yeah. Can you unlock the phone? I can show you.
Sorry?
Can you unlock the phone? I show you.
I can't.
The phone can't touch itself.
I can't.
Oh, so the outside cannot touch also.
No response at all.
Oh my. I thought it's only from one inside.
No. It's that there's no response. Thank you. Alright, some updates. So yesterday, it was just yesterday, I took my Fold 3 in to Samsung, and they did not require me to leave my phone there. They have a pretty efficient system. So they have a form like this where you fill up your name, email, mobile address, IMEI number. That's the most important thing, and of course, basically something like that. So I fill up that whole form. I wasn't required to pay anything, and they let me have my phone back. And they say they'll order the parts. When the parts arrive, they will inform me, and then let me know that when can I bring my phone in to perform the fix or the repair. And this morning, I got a call from them. Is it a call? Is it a call? Yeah, it is a call. I got a call from them telling me that the part has arrived. I can bring my phone in now. I was expecting a 3-day wait, or 3 or 4 day, but it was like just overnight, and they told me to bring my phone in. They said you can come in now, and it'll take us about 3 to 4 hours to change the screen. I was actually surprised at the efficiency. You see, the thing is this: my reluctance to deal with any service center. I think back about this. My reluctance to deal with any kind of service center with regards to electronics, when I think back, was actually the result of our years of interaction with companies like Olympus, Sony, Canon, or even Panasonic, and so on and so forth. All right. I've been to Canon's service center. People literally carry their printer. And for Sony, of course, back then, I mean, you have to bring your digital camera. I mean, we as Malaysians thought this is the norm. And for me to deal with all that nonsense, to go to their service center, where is it, take a number, sit down, and then wait, it's a complete waste of time. I'd rather just buy another phone and not deal with all this. All right. But Samsung being Samsung, I went to Mid Valley. I thought they're gonna refer me to their service center, probably in Shah Alam or Glenmary or whatnot. And no, it's there. And they gave me the form so I can fill up everything without the need to hand over my phone, which was faulty yesterday. All right. I thought that was the process. However, it is not. So I filled out the form. I came home the next day, which is today. They gave me a call and tell me the parts are here. So I brought my phone there. I leave my phone with them, and sorry. Hello, HB. OK 啊，我 calendar OK 就 OK 啊。OK， 你 slot calendar。OK， bye。Okay. So, I took my phone there. I leave my phone with them, and they told me 3 to 4 hours, right? So I came home, and in 2 hours, I got a text. I got a text that says that it's from WhatsApp. The text came straight to WhatsApp, and basically just told me, "Dear Bobby, blah 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 blah. Your phone is ready." The thing is this. Yeah, precisely 2 hours. I was expecting a lot of hassle, and there's none. You know, I was like, wow, that's quick. A part of me thought that I shouldn't have bought a phone, because I went online, I checked, you know, people told me you need to leave your phone with them for a couple of days and all that. So hence I bought my phone. But then, so I was like, wow, 2 hours. So I went to Mid Valley, Samsung. Went in there, took a number, sit down for a while, less than 5 minutes. And then it's my turn, then they took my phone out and then show me everything is okay, proceed to make payment. And the whole process is just so smooth, so well managed by Samsung. I began to want to fix my other phones, right? This is my Note 10, and this is how the back looks like. I dropped it a few years ago and it cracked, but I never bothered to sort of send it in, you know, to get it changed. But now, given that the after sales service is so good, so efficient, it makes me want to fix my older Samsung phones, you know, like this one with the Note 10 with the cracked glass at the back, the Note 9 with the deteriorated battery, and then my Note 8 with the front screen that's cracked. And I have to give it to Samsung. You know, it started off as a bad experience when my Fold 3 just broke down for no reason. I got furious, of course, and the fact that I spent another 8K buying this, and by spending another 2K to fix this, which they changed the inside screen and the whole metal frame, the exterior metal frame, which includes the antenna for the Wi-Fi and GPS. And that is 2,122 ringgit, which add up to, when I purchased the phone, it will make it a 10K phone. It was supposed to be a bad experience, but the fact that they managed it so well, it made me feel, okay, you win, Samsung, you win. And you know what? When I inquired about the Note 10 rear glass, how much is it? Then they say, we're not sure with the price, but we need to order the parts first. Please fill up the form, which is a form like that. Please fill up a form, and then we'll proceed with the ordering. Then I was like, oh, but then they say, we need your phone. You need the IMEI number. Every phone has a unique IMEI number. And I was like, my phone isn't with me. Then in my head, it's like, I need to go home and take my phone and go to Mid Valley again. And guess what? They have everything thought out. They passed me the form, all right? And the after sales person, I don't know what his name, I can't read his writing, just fill up everything, stamped it, and then tell me, come home, fill up my name, email, and IMEI number, the IMEI number, and then WhatsApp to this number. There's a number up here. Yeah, there's a number up here, and ask me to WhatsApp to this number, and they'll proceed with the parts ordering. I'm like, you know, the experience is so pleasant given the fact that I'm sure Samsung, during their training process, right, they have done multiple rounds of role playing to foresee how a customer would react and want or hope for the company to think ahead to make sure. Basically, they caught me off guard every single time. You know, every single time they over delivered and under promise, I would say, compared to some brands who over promise and under deliver. They made the opposite, and they have made the experience so pleasant that I can't help but it totally turned me around. You know, I was on the verge of telling myself I'm not buying Samsung products anymore, but after this encounter with their after sales service, right, to know that there is such a well-trained, well thought out backup in case anything went wrong with my products, I have a backup to fall to. I am genuinely surprised and happy. This gives me the assurance that, okay, my Samsung Ultra tablet, my other stuffs, if there is anything wrong, I can just go there and the staffs there will do it and solve it. You know, yes, of course it costs money, but for a lot of people, it's not about money. Is not the thing that deters you from, you know, wanting to get a good customer experience. And I'm glad. I mean, compare this to their home appliance division, which, you know, I do not know how many times I've called the number, nobody picked up and all that. The mobile division, the computer, tablet, phone, watch division is just, yeah. And oh, the most amazing thing is when I went to Samsung yesterday, it was this person who handled my case, tell me about everything, and then I go home and take my phone. When I came over, it was another person, and the person that helped me do all these things. And then when I went back today, is another person. Basically, there are different people handling the customer service counter, but the service experience and the process flow never get affected by something so simple as a change of shift. Yeah. So kudos Samsung, thank you so much. Really great experience. Yeah. So my Fold 3 is back. So I'm gonna show you guys. Not sure if you can it focus? Oh, it's too near. Anyway, it's back. Now it's done. I'm a happy man, and this entire inside screen is new, and the frame around it is new. So yeah. And now I have two. Oh well. It's back.